Flyers TV is sponsored by the Bay Hotel.
Todd, just sum up the game tonight.
Well, obviously a little bit of a roller coaster ride. We had a pretty tough start to the day. We had to let an import go and brought a new one in. Pretty tough to do on a game day sometimes, but we thought that's the team we're going with. We thought we'd jump into the deep end with that. I thought the first 5 minutes we came out and we looked really dangerous. We kind of kept going for where we left off last night, you know. And then I've always said this about the Braehead squad. I think that we've seen all the teams now, and I think they're one of the best, if not the, and they're very dangerous offensively all over. And they adjusted quickly, and they came right back at us. But I think this last couple of weeks has been kind of the tipping point for this club, and we seem to have our confidence back a little bit, and the guys stuck by it all night. We've gone down 1 goal, 2 goals all night long, but they kept battling back. And that trouble that we're having generating offense seems a ways away now. Guys are starting to heat up a little bit, and what a better way to win, on live television, and win in overtime, and it was a big crowd, and there was a good atmosphere in the building. So very pleased for the boys. They deserve it. It's been a long time coming, and a couple great weekends.
How pleased were you with the power plays and the penalty kills tonight?
Well, I think our power play has been toiling all year. You know what? There's been a number of tweaks and stuff like that, and a change of personnel as well. That got us rolling right off that bat. That quick one, Ned got one right off the bat, which it's always nice for a new guy to come in and score and immediately become noticed by the fans. So the power play is starting to work. And really got mired into some serious penalty trouble tonight, and that's killed us in that Cardiff game at the start of the season. It's killed us in a few games. It really hurt us last night. They got 3 power play goals, but the guys dug deep, and some great kills out of the guys tonight.
Danny Stewart, I think that's his 100th goal he scored in the UK. How pleased are you for him?
Yeah, what a better way to get number 100, eh? You know what, Danny's... Well, I don't think he's the unsung hero, because I think people recognize his efforts on and off the ice. He's a very valuable member of this organization, and absolutely delighted for him, because you know what, he doesn't always get the credit he deserves and stuff like that. But for him to do that, it's fantastic, and I'm sure it's a pretty memorable 100.
With the 4-point weekend last weekend and the kind of performances this weekend, can we take the momentum into the rest of the season now?
Well, this is what we talked about. If you remember earlier in our earlier interviews, I had said to you that December is a very important month for us. It's a fantastic start to December. We'd like to keep it rolling. We have these guys again next week. In their building, I think it's going to be a very difficult game. They're not going to take that lying down. They're not up in second place for no reason. But I'd like to hope that we can keep this momentum rolling through the month, and hopefully see us climbing the standings. We have had confidence in this team when maybe a lot of people haven't, and I don't blame people for that. We weren't getting the results, but a couple tweaks. A little bit of confidence in some of the guys. Bobby Chamont has been under some heavy criticism all year, and I think that's back-to-back weekends with 3 goals out of the guy. So he's getting back to what. It's hard to believe that you expect 3 goals a game out of a guy, but the crowd are hard here, and but it's good to see, because he's gone through his troubles as well. But yeah, good.
On Andy Contoy's, how hard was it to let him know that you had to leave the club?
Well, I think that in Fife here, we traditionally haven't let go of many imports. I think that Andy really struggled to get going this year, and I think that he really kind of opened up in the last 3 weeks, and I think he was coming on to a game. Unfortunately, we had made a decision. We couldn't wait around any longer. Let him know, and it's not my most favorite part of the job. I think he's a great guy, and I think once he gets surrounded by a team that suits his style. He's a very good player. I'm sure he'll have no trouble finding a job, and I'm sure we're going to keep an eye on him, and I'm sure that he'll be putting up good numbers wherever he goes. He's a character guy, and people maybe didn't get to see all of it, but he's a really good hockey player as well. So it was a tough day, but kind of a sweet end to it. You know, it was bitter, but turned sweet, and you know, big 2 points for this hockey club.
Just finally, obviously, the new boy getting the goal, but what else did you make of his performance tonight?
Yeah, well, I mean, in 15 years I've been here, it's not too hard to figure out the fans in Fife. They appreciate hard work. They appreciate a bit of passion, and they like their players to score goals. And I think we kind of seen all three things out of them tonight. People have to remember that he did have an overnight flight. He got in at 7 this morning, so he'll be out of sorts for a while. He didn't know all our systems. He didn't know, I don't think he knew where he was when we rolled into town here at 9 o'clock. But all power to him. He stuck on the gear and he got out there tonight. He scored a quick one and got us off the mark. And I think Ned'll be a great addition for this club. And, you know, but all the sorts is I think that we're starting to play not as a group of individuals but as a team. And I think that's apparent in the efforts of certainly the last 4 games.